Hey, what's going on, guys? This Walmart Mike's back at it again with another video. Today I'm going to be discussing my honest review of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I've played quite a bit. I'm like level 30 currently, so I think it's fair to say, I'm going to say I've got some decent first impressions of the game. And I'm just going to do this off the top of my head, so bear with me here if I struggle a little bit. And in this gameplay, I don't do that great, I'm not going to lie. Every time I record, I just don't do good for some reason. I just choke, but I promise I'm not that bad. I have like a 1.7 KD, but enough blabbering. Let's get on with the video. Cons, my biggest con is the maps. I cannot take the maps. This game would be so much better if they had better maps. Like the biggest problem with the maps is they're just so large and there's so many places to camp. It's ridiculous. And to put it into perspective, just how big some of these maps are is every single map in Call of Duty history that I can think of for domination has had the A point, the B point, and the C point. There are 2 maps in this game that have A through E, which would be fine if it was ground war, but it's not. It is in core domination, and these maps play core domination, and I just think they're way too big. And there will be times where the guy with the most amount of kills out of the entire game will have like 13. And I think it's stupid. I think that's against what Call of Duty is. Call of Duty is supposed to be a high-octane, action-packed gameplay. But that doesn't happen sometimes. But and then my next con, this kind of ties in with the maps, is the movement speed. The movement just feels sluggish. I guess I'm just used to Black Ops 4 and the other Call of Duties where the movement speed's a lot faster and the action is just a lot more faster, I guess. But there's times where I feel like I'm stuck in the mud in this game and I feel like I'm just moving really slow and sluggishly. And it just bothers me because I really like rushing. That's how I like to play. I like to play super aggressive, and I feel like I'm limited to do that. There's definitely some maps, like the map I'm playing in right now is one of the smaller maps. You can rush around in it, but a lot of the other maps you can't really rush around. You get shot by a guy sitting in the window most of the time. But what I've done kind of to combat this is like aggressively camp, I guess, like where I'll camp in a spot for like 30 seconds or so and move on to a different spot and start camping again. But yeah, that's it for that con. My next con is the servers. The servers have been kind of weird, especially on launch night. I know a lot of people weren't able to get in right away. I don't know what was going on with that. It took me about 2 hours before I was finally able to play it. And I know a lot of people on Twitter are really angry about that. And then also there's times where like after a game's finished, instead of going back to the lobby, I'll just get straight to the main menu. And I'll have to reset my game because it just won't let me get on multiplayer. It keeps saying that I can't connect for some reason. And to tie in with this, I don't think this is a server problem, but I know this has happened to me and to other people. I've seen it on Twitter and it also happened to my friend. But sometimes your Xbox will just completely shut off out of nowhere. I was customizing my class and my Xbox just shut off. It's happened to me like twice. I don't know what was really going on with that. That's kind of really irritating though. But I hope they fix that. I don't know if they can fix that, but I hope they can. But anyways, that's enough of the cons. I mean, that's really all the negative I have to say about this game. I mean, at times the time to kill seems really fast. Like you'll just die really fast. It's like, what? Or did I just get melted by? What a laser beam. And then, but I mean, there's not too many cons. I would say that's about it. And we'll get into the pros now. Biggest pro for me is the guns. I really like the guns in this game. There's quite a bit of guns too. I know in the past few Call of Duties, it seems like there isn't too many weapons at launch, and they add more on throughout the game, especially World War II. And I hope they don't do the stupid add guns to the game, like through ways of like you have to use money, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I couldn't get that out. But if they do add guns, I hope everyone gets some. But in terms of the guns, there's quite a bit of guns to choose from. I like that. There's quite a bit of ARs and SMGs. The blacksmithing is really cool, how many variations of different attachments they have and how all of them have different pros and cons. I really like that. I think the gunsmith is a really cool idea. I also like how the guns, you got to know what you're doing with them. You got to know what they're good at, what they're bad at. I like how there's actually a decent amount of recoil compared to other Call of Duties, so you actually have to be good at handling your gun. And so it's like, you know, you got to know what you're doing with your gun at the end of the day. You got to know what it's good at, what it's bad at, and you have to be able to handle a little bit of recoil. And that takes me into my next pro, it's the skill gap. I like how you can't just hop right into this game and go to on the stick. I like how it takes time to get good at it. And I've been playing Call of Duty since I was like 4, not really, like 7. But I've played Call of Duty every year since Modern Warfare 2, I think. And I get it every single year. I played a decent amount, and you know, I'm not even anything special at this game. I have like a 1.7 KD. I go positive most games, but there's definitely my games where I go negative, I'm not gonna lie. And my friends who haven't played Call of Duty that much in the past years, they've struggled quite a bit. And they've been pretty angry. I mean, I haven't had that many times where I got really angry. I have had, but I've been at the top of the leaderboards, they've been at the bottom, but they haven't played in a few years. They were jumping in expecting to be really good, and they're not. And I like that. I like that you have to work at it. I like how you have to get good at the game. You can't just hop right in and be a star. But I'm with my next pro. I'm going to go with the kill streaks. I really do enjoy the kill streaks in this game. I think they did a good job on them, which I feel like the past few Call of Duties, the kill streaks have been lacking. And I mean, a lot of them are MW2 kill streaks, just renamed and reskinned, but that's okay because MW2 literally had the best kill streaks in my opinion. Like they have the chopper gunner, the AC-130, the Harrier. Those were pretty much my favorite kill streaks out of any Call of Duty in a long game. The only thing I'll say about the kill streaks is well, first off, the cluster strike and the precision airstrike. For some reason, instead of just pulling up a little like map and picking where to put it, the cluster strike, you have like a little laser pointer that you like aim at, and then you hit the trigger to where that's going to go. And then with the precision airstrike, you do it with binoculars. I'd rather just have a map. And I also think that the personal UAV is kind of dumb. I'd rather just have there be one UAV. But other than that, I think the kill streaks are really good. I think it gives a solid 9 out of 10 on the kill streaks. And another pro for Call of Duty this year is definitely the ground war. I understand that it's pretty much Battlefield but in Call of Duty, but I like that. I like it a lot actually. I like ground war more than any other game mode at this point. I like how it's 32v32. There's a lot of action. There is a lot of campers in it though, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people snipe, which can get irritating, but I've been able to get some high kill games in ground war and I've really enjoyed it so far. There's even vehicles in it. I know Call of Duty has vehicles. What is this, World at War? Yeah, but I really do enjoy the ground war. You can get a lot of kills in it if you know what you're doing. And that's about it for my pros. I mean, I'm sorry this wasn't too in-depth, but this is just multiplayer. I haven't played campaign or Spec Ops or anything yet, so I can't speak for those. But overall, the game's not bad. I definitely need some work, but it's only week 1, or it's only the first week of this game being out, so we'll see what they do. Hopefully they add some better maps into the game. The ground war maps aren't bad because they're meant to be super large, but in terms of the normal core maps, it's been kind of frustrating to say the least, how large some of these maps are. So overall, I would probably rate the game currently an 8 out of 10, which isn't bad, but there's definitely room for improvement, and I don't know if I would recommend buying this game just yet if you haven't. I don't know, maybe wait till like Christmas or whenever you have more than enough money and you feel comfortable if like you don't enjoy the game, because there's definitely some problems with this game. But hopefully over time Infinity Ward fixes them and we get a good finished product and we all enjoy it. But until then, I would give the game a solid 8 out of 10. But that's about it for my honest opinions on this game. If you enjoyed the video or you found this helpful, if you could leave a like, subscribe, drop a nice comment down below. Anything really helps me grow. It would mean the world to me. And yeah, have a great day.